Hello everyone, this is Greyshot 17 here, bringing you another Company vs. 2 replay in the same map as the last Company vs. 2 replay. Yeah, I know, small world. Anyway, this is actually not dealing with the Allies, it's dealing with the Axis. There, I faked you out a little bit. Brought to you by Lambo Guy. If you'd like to send in your own replay, you can do so via on my YouTube site. You can either go to my Facebook channel, send me a message, or go to my email section and send me an email. Remember, state what your name is, pretty much what side you're on, pretty much a basic description of the game, and of course the actual replay itself. If you don't know how to, I have a how to send a COH2 video, which you can easily send. In any case, I want to again thank Lambo for sending me to replay. He's playing as an OKW player, and we have also BOT and Chocolate, Chocolate Sauce, nice names, both on Vermach, well he is OKW. And then we have on the enemy team, we have Angry Buddha, the Sultan, and Rain. I'm not saying that. Two British players and an American. So this is a 3v3. The End of Force is typically a 4v4 map, and I like it more if it's a 4v4 map, but it can be done as a 3v3. It's, I don't know. I know some people are like, oh, maps are too big. I don't really care. It's basically just strategy. That's what it goes into. It's just, it's harder to cover every territory, so it's less just making a brick wall. It's how you engage the enemy, which I feel like is typically better. Better players like that. It's like, okay, how do I deal with this? Wow, okay, so both of them go the exact same doctrine, so I'm assuming they're the same, like, they're friends. Low-level players and really high-level players. So, pretty good. Anyway, they both went mobile defense doctrine. I have no idea what people like this doctrine. But you get the Puma, you get Austrian reserves, Panzer Tacticians of Smoke, armor. Because the Puma is the same thing as the OKW Puma. Command tank's pretty good. It boosts all enemies, the allies around it. Yeah, it's pretty good. And nice MG. Wow. And also, pretty much you get counterattack tactics, which allows you to again capture territory very quickly. Let's see, we have bot over here. Looks like it was pushing up, trying to push back the American player, and the British player over here. Looks like it was a double team. Although, to be honest, actually a triple team, because we can see over here, Green sent over a lot of his forces. He's not really carrying out the force. He's essentially just going after the city, which is pretty good. Let's see, what else do they have? Special operations, I like the Command Panther. That's, again, just similar to a command tank for the Panzer IV. The Panzer command tanks have been just boots vehicles, not everything. STG-44s are great with almost Sudan. The infiltration tactics are a great way to get people out of buildings or handling blobs. You can see why this guy, Rain, pushed over here. He pushed over here as, oh, and the flares are great for doing recon, which again, in that last replay, dear God, that guy needed recon to do that, those special abilities. Anyway, so we can see here again, he pushed over here that we can get his MG and stop the Vermach player, aka Chocolate Sauce, to push up and take this building. This building is great for holding off this position because, again, you can just have a nice big MG, hard to really counter, nice, again, you hold here as well, can't really flank, and yeah, it's just very difficult to take this position. Now, they are taking the mid, which is nice. We do have the Universal Carrier, which actually I'm surprised he doesn't try to run and capture territory. He could easily keep his men on the front and use this to capture that spot. And the Universal Carrier, oh, I'm sorry, and just have the men equipped inside and just move them around. But that's just me. If there's no men inside, he can't capture, but if you do have men inside, he can quickly capture territory, which is what I sometimes like to use it for. Wow, these guys really pushing up. Nice shot trying to hold the building, but looks like they will take it over. Grenadiers trying to rush. They are negative cover. Looks like the other Grenadiers have the advantage. Nice job suppressing him. I'm guessing that's the MG. Yep, very nice. I don't know why you built a bunker so close to the front, but I'm assuming you did it so that way you can counter this point and kill whoever's in this building. I'm assuming. Let's see, the enemy went infantry company. Again, Priest, very good. LMGs are great. We went Vanguard. Crocodile's great for killing infantry and also fighting medium tanks. Strafing support's pretty good at holding a certain sector. Forward logistics gliders, great for the forward retreat point. Again, and commando units, which are great at close range. And so far, nothing for you. But like I said, here's the thing, though. We can see over here that Lambo guy is just fortifying this location. I really don't see why that would be such a big deal. Like, again, he just, if he goes to fortificate, he can't, but as long as he just puts up this, it makes it harder for the enemy to push up. Sure, they can get these troops and just you know, equip some minesweepers, but again, they have to also deal with mines, and, well, like, if the... I mean, there could be so many mines and so many obstacles that it takes a while for this guy to break through. So, the more stuff you put, essentially, in the way of the enemy, the harder it is for the enemy to get through, and the more time it takes. Sure, they could just go gun-ho and run a Sherman through it, but if there's mines, it's probably not going to go very well. But at least you lock down the forest, and that's a lot of key points. So even though they don't have the city, they actually have more, again, they have more points, allowing them more resources than the allies do. So that's pretty good. Unfortunately, as we can see here, the allies are pushing up and just overwhelming this poor, again, the poor Wehrmacht players. You definitely see what this guy's doing. He's trying to push up and decap the territory over here, stop them from getting some of those resources, especially this one. Cutting off this territory, you get off a lot of those vital resources. Actually, I like this because, again, you're seeing a lot of similarities between the last replay, like, again, the armored car. You decap this territory, again, that was his whole goal, so that's pretty good for him. Decapping the fuel as well, nice job. And he's sending more troops, actually medical stuff, to help him take out this position. Wow, okay, really, okay, so they're really being aggressive here. We can see the Bofors over here, forward position, again, use the Bofors, but like I say, I see this quite a lot, and I hopefully people listen. This is a bad idea. Okay, so this way he went. We're engineers, again, that helps just, you know, of course, heal. Again, it can't, send fast will heal British emplacements, but again, the fire was starting it too quickly. Nice mortars, doing a little bit of damage. Nice try for the MG, but again, just being annihilated by the Universal Carrier with the flamethrower attachment, which is just destroys infantry. But again, that's why you don't, I can't stress this enough, don't put fortifications directly on the front line, and the front line's here. It's perfectly, this river is essentially, like, in train tracks, essentially the middle of the map, almost entirely. Like, I think the train tracks is exactly the middle of the map, going straight down. And you don't want to push up simply because of the fact that, again, the middle of the map is the most contention. It sways the most. It goes back and forth. And while fortifications will help you defend an area, it's easy to get overwhelmed. Fortifications is something that you want the enemy to really fall back on, and then you want yourselves to fall back on, so the enemy will have a hard time pushing through. That being said, with so many mortars, let's say 1, 2, 3 mortars, it's easy for those mortars to easily take out these emplacements because it's simply within their territory. They still have, again, a decent amount of cover on their side. So that's why it's easy for them to take over. And that's what, let's see, it's 280, 250, so you're easily 530 manpower down the drain. So again, it's a huge loss for this British player. And again, why you don't push up. I'm also really surprised he put down the fuel point, but whatever, I guess he's trying to just help out his teammates. I don't really see a lot of British players put down that stuff because, again, it drains manpower. And right now, that's actually the thing, he doesn't really have a lot of men. So he really needs to bring that up as soon as possible. He is bringing himself Royal Engineers and his Bofors upgrade. So again, I guess he could technically just fortify here, but again, the Axis are definitely using this time. They're going to push up in the meantime, so that's good for them. Here, rear echelon's just having a lot of trouble, lots of mines. I love how this guy's putting mines everywhere. I'm assuming he just walked over here and walked through this area, so which is why if you put a barbed wire, you really want to hear, because these two pathways are easily can get around it. But that being said, it actually is more ingenious, I actually give it credit for, because actually it forces them to go down this longer pathway instead of directly here. So if you tell them to easily go through here, of course you're like, oh, it's still going there, it just takes them longer, which can be a good thing. That being said, Stern Pioneers versus Rear Echelon, Stern Pioneers are easily better equipped and with better guns. It will dominate these guys a lot quicker. Yeah, now this guy, oh wow, no, he just broke him around, never mind. Guess he just wasn't completed. He had the Wehrmacht player pushing up, but again, the lieutenant with the bar can probably push these guys back simply because they're so low health and they really don't have as many men hurting them, so that is an issue. We have, let's see, Ostrupen over here. So once again, this guy's using, well, we have Ostrupen, but these are from Ostrupen reserves, which I think are a slightly cheaper way to get out Ostrupen, so good for them. It's a good way to get out a lot of Ostrupen very quickly. Nice MG, nice. I can see what they're trying to do here. They're trying to make a front line. And right here, this building goes to a good MG location to hold back this point. The Allies, unfortunately, are in this location and causing a lot of issues. It looks like the British player is using artillery right over here. And I'm assuming... Yep. He only has one, though, so it's only, you know, one special instead of two. But that being said, one gun is still pretty powerful. It's just hammering this area. Again, it doesn't do a whole lot, but it'll do a little bit. And those hits can be very deadly if you get directed. If one is directed directly at your infantry. Let's see. Mortar half-tracks are like to counter the mortar spam. Pretty good idea. I like that idea, but the problem is he doesn't have a scout car, so... And he doesn't have a lot of AT over here. He has, of course, the Vickers, which is good against light armor, but... I mean, if he really wanted to, he could run up a lot of armor, kill this stuff, and run back. I mean, I guess you have the armored car that could stop him. I guess that could be okay, but like I said, I feel like the big... Oh, no, he doesn't have an AT gun, never mind. But the big thing is you could easily rush up... Oh, actually, you know what? He could rush up here, or like around here, just fire it and like retreat with the Panzer Grenadiers. Because there isn't really much obstacle that way. Once again, I feel like a big mistake right now as well. Again, I feel like this rain guy is okay. Again, he's trying to put up a fortifications near the front line. Because again, you have to put... Oh, wow, almost identical to the last game. Again, because it's... Oh, this is the best thing. The point of the matter is, this guy's doing a better job at countering it. Because again, look at... Again, I don't think the Beaufort can see it. And this guy's just out of range. Again, is for 10, where for 1. That's 270 manpower, alright? Now, of course, again, you still have to worry, but again, now we have a pack gun still firing on it, so you have that bonus. But like I said, just a simple AT gun is doing a lot more damage against these fortifications than a bunch of Stukas. Which I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, I have to go the ultimate counter, and that's not simply the case. You could easily pull on a AT gun at, what, 320 or 270 manpower and do a lot more damage than just a simple Stuka strike. The Stuka is good against some things, but against like this, again, just simple direct fire is probably the best thing to do. And boom, there goes the Beaufort. So a lot of different parallels. Once again, we have the focus on the city, but that being said, we also have... like I said, again, most of the battle going on over here, but the points still being captured by the Axis over here, allowing them to bolster their resources. That being said, to difference also over here is this guy's been planting mines and, you know, defensive barriers, stuff like that. And this idiot won't get minesweepers to save his life. I don't know why. I'm calling him an idiot, yes, because again, he won't get minesweepers. I guess he's thinking this is a plus, because again, this stops any enemy from coming through here, but the enemy is like right here. They can still fire Panzer strikes at this thing and kill it. So, whatever. Nice Puma. I haven't seen a Puma in forever, so thank you for bringing up a Puma. Puma's really good. It's a really nice support unit. It's a heavily armored car. Great for sniping things. And if you get it high enough equipped, it can go toe-to-toe with stuff even like a Jackson. I've had this thing fight and kill Jacksons, easily kill Wolverines. Maybe they changed that, but if you get it high enough vetted, it's definitely a very good unit to have. Nice shot. They get very accurate unit, so if again, you need to hit pinpoint targets, get a Puma. Puma now moving up along with the Ostrupen and 2-star Grenadiers, quicker with an MG. This MG will at least make it go toe-to-toe with, let's say, the LNG or the bar that the American or the British player has. Again, fighting the Brens and the Piats, stuff like that they can equip their men to. That being said, as you can see, this British player, again, doesn't have a great front line, and I feel like his... Oh, got around. Very nice. Forcing him to look around. Okay, nice job. So you got fire. And this is done by the anti-building flame mortar. Again, it just hits pretty much any bunker and stuff like that with these flame mortars. And you can, again, it deploys here and they'll drop it. But it's really, really nice. It's really good at just killing every bunker in the area. So if the enemy's bunker spamming, highly recommend this doctrine. one thing about the Puma I will say is it's not good against infantry. It's very good against armor, but it doesn't do all that much with infantry. It's essentially anti-tank guns. But he does have, again, we do have almost Stalin with the equipped STG-44 guns, which make them extremely powerful against infantry. And that being said, this enemy does not have infantry. This enemy is essentially holding the front line with just nothing. And if these guys pushed with everything, they could probably break green, or essentially rain very easily. This guy over here has some infantry, but again, just being overwhelmed. Double Puma, huh? Huh. And again, this is, again, by the Wehrmacht player who has the Puma, but... Wow, which armor... The Battle of the Armored Cars, which one's better? Puma or the British? And it looks like from here, the British one will take victory. I don't know if possibly that it added support probably had it, but actually we see there... Ooh. So 270, 80, and the British one is how much? 340, 50. Okay. So yeah, it's more expensive, which makes sense, but more fuel, that's it. I mean, actually, well, no, it's still, that's all, I mean, it's less fuel. So that's, I mean, the Puma has more fuel, so, hard to say. That's an interesting conundrum. Typically, again, so we can see here the Allies are essentially just still holding pretty much the city with everything they have. Have a lot of mortars, but again, the Axis still do too. Trying to slowly root them out. We do have a Puma on standby, which really surprised he doesn't try to use against the Centaur. He could do some sniping and fall back, but it looks like again, we don't have a lot of AT forces, which is the big thing. So that is unfortunate. That's gonna bite him in the butt. The Puma though sniping him in the butt, so I mean, and also we hear he get target weak point, which could knock out the gun. And most likely, because it has low health, it will probably actually do a lot of damage. So that's, again, a huge plus. Now, really use the specials, it's a big thing. But that being said, looks like he doesn't have to. One more Puma shot should be coming out if he can snipe him. Again, Puma, really long range. Nice shot, taking out the Centaur, making him run into the tree. Boom, bada bing, Centaur is gone. Again, if you need an accurate tank destroyer, the Puma's your man. That being said, we also have a Shirin Firefly, which is a very, very bad thing. Because again, this is pretty much the ultimate tank destroyer in the game. Like, this thing is very, very powerful. But not against infantry. Once again, not against infantry. So nice. I like the British assault, but it looks like the Axis players are still holding on with what they've got. And actually, it's funny. Because, as I'm saying this, the Axis players are coming around here. Really surprised they're not shooting this, but I think they're trying to take out this mortar with a bunch of Panzerschreck shots, which is really, really interesting. Looks like they might have... Oh, no. Really? You could have at least killed this. I'm very disappointed. And now the Bofer is just going to kill your men. Oh, free Panzerschreck. So wow, this guy finally gets his front line he's been dreaming of for God knows how long. That being said, we can see here the STG-4 is doing their thing. Lambo guy doing a pretty good job. Nice grenade, but falling back. Oh, a little bit of damage. Can find some cover. And this guy firing the suppression barrage, which is going to fire over here. No, he's going to fire at the MG42. Never mind, actually a better spot. But, as we see here, the STG-44s are just way better at just fighting this stuff. We do have a Panther coming up that could easily take out this Bofer, but if he moves up his Firefly, that could be a nice counter. He does have an armored car, which can knock out its treads. And again, that can immobilize the Panther. And with the Panther immobilized, the Firefly can just knock it out along with the Bofer. Bofer can't do a lot of damage to a Panther, but it can do some, especially if it's for shots. We have a Command Panther, which will give a nice boost to speed. We can also see, again, these units being effective as well, so that's a good job. Lots of armor moving up. Again, most likely they're going to try to push the they have. We'll see how well that works. Wow, one of everything. We have a Puma, we have a Panther, we have a Command Panther, and another Panther. Again, it looks like they're just trying to take out all the fortification. Nice cooperative teamwork. Again, I feel like a lot of people don't try to be cooperative, or cooperate really with any of their allies, but in this situation, they are. And one more shot with the Panther 4 cities to kill this thing. Come on, 10-4. Panther doing some nice shots. Probably should show its rear armor again through here. Nice Panzerfaust stopping the Firefly from moving in. So again, that really saved them from being just hammered. We still have a few fortifications they could move up with their units on, but again, when you have the Firefly here, he is slowly being pushed back. We have a Panzerwerfer coming down on this location. Doing a mix of both, but not really hitting either. Again, why you kind of want to focus on one rather than just trying to split it up and hoping to hit both. Wow, we have both the Puma and the Panzer IV coming in on the Firefly. Now equipped with rockets. We might do a rocket shot right over here as a last ditch, I guess, attempt to kill it. Ooh, come on! Ooh, nice job. And unfortunately, again, the AT gun did kill it. But that being said, the Puma is less expensive than the Panzer IV. Not as expensive. I would say that the Allies, they got a small victory, but they did lose a very critical armored unit. So that is an unfortunate thing.
Engine load up.
Let's see. Can unfortunately get his units back. Bot lost both, and it looks like he probably could get another Puma, but he's probably saving up for another Panzer IV for better armor. Looks like, again, we have Rain pushing up, trying to, again, retake this territory. But again, not... Oh, wow. Stole over Kenwerfer. Nice AT gun for good for camouflage. He also has an AVRE. AVRE is like the Sturm Tiger, but I don't like it as much. It's not as... the shot takes longer to line up, or just to, like, hit its target, so it's easier to dodge, in my opinion. But that being said, it does... You don't have to worry. The reload process happens within the vehicle itself. So you don't have to, I don't think you have to worry about this thing being like knocked unconscious. Or, I'm sorry, knocked unmanned by a few shots. Panther's still here. Again, I'm assuming he's about to fire. It is a Churchill, so it does have actually a decent amount of armor, so that is a bonus for it. Compared to the Sturm Tiger, which has, I think, a Brumbar casing. Nice Command Panther, trying to do some nice shots, but again, we do have a lot of 18, so we definitely have to fall back. Nice job with the Command Tank coming up and trying to help out, but again, oh, we have a Jackson over here too. We definitely have to fall back. So again, a lot of their doctrines, everything they pick, unfortunately, is not really an artillery focus, so again, the only way they can really do this is using their native artillery units or specials. They can't call in a flame barrage or an airstrike. They have to rely on their infantry more so, which is, again, a lot harder because I feel like a lot of people just spam it. But that being said, it also can be a plus because then, of course, when it dies, infantry get the upgrade, not just, wasting a random special. So. Nice defensive line over here. What do the Axis have planned? They do have an HQ building right here. That's pretty good because all units can then heal that, so the Wehrmacht can keep the fight up. Once again, the Allies aren't pushing over here, which I feel like is a huge loss for them. Because again, it's just random territories they're not using. Nice, like I said, easier to move. Not as explosive as the Sturm Tiger, in my opinion. But that being said, again, the Almost Soldaten are getting ranked up, and they are 3 stars now, or 2 stars. So again, that makes them very hard to kill. Very, very hard. The city is pretty much a calm place right now, but that could change very quickly. The Allies don't really have all that much defenses going on over here, which is a big negative for them. Because again, if that's an area they want to make sure they hold, put mines, put other stuff, make it deterrents for the enemy, but they're not doing that. Panzerwerfer, again, if it's very far, it's very scattered. You need it like a good medium range. Don't fire at the bare minimum. You have to make sure you're a little bit closer to actually get a nice shot off. Wow, the Axis are pretty much having a nice fortified line over here. Doing a pretty good job. Looks like the British is calling in artillery. It does, looks like, have the upgrade. Nice shot hitting the infantry. And now we have some more artillery coming in, which could be a huge deterrent over here. That being said, that BT fire did kill the AVRE. And nice Command Panther coming in, so that was a nice hit. Easily moving out, Command Tank. Panzer also boosting all this armor, which allows them, again, better defenses. And again, better defenses, allows them to do a little bit more damage than they could. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of Jacksons over here, but you know. Yeah, right now you want to fall back. They have way too much against you. What are you doing? Pull back. This smoke is going to be saving the butts right now. Oh, never mind. So right now the Axis are definitely losing this engagement. They really need to start killing enemy armor. I hate this guy. I hate this rain guy. Stop making it. It's not worth it. They keep killing it. I feel like the Boffer has this, like, idea around it that once you place it down, it's like nothing can get through it. That's not the case. This is like the third or fourth one he's built so far. And while it's good against infantry and holding key locations, just stop. Just please stop. Oh wow, never mind. I just killed a bunch. Oh my god, so many. But that being said, again, it's not an end-all be-all. This normal artillery did a little bit to it, and again, the armor keeps killing it. That being said, it's a good defense unit, but you keep losing it. And also, instead of getting this, maybe get a Churchill or a Comet or something else. Let's see. Yeah, get a Churchill. That's way better than this thing. Let's see, if I was actually going to say what you should do, have a nice little line here, push up and attack this guy's base. Because if you knock out this stuff, you can actually do a lot of damage before they can pull back. And then, you can say, oh, Greyshot, then how? Well, take this area slowly, lay mines in this sector, so when they chase you down and think, oh my god, we got these guys, they hit mines and you take them out. That's what I would do. Like, again, if they're all over here, force them into another area in which they are not as equally defended. Because I know you need that star, but right now, they have so many forces right there, and this is such a bad area to attack. Because, again, it's very choke pointy. Even though it's a little bit more open, it's still very choke pointy. The best thing to do is, again, force them into a different area, and I feel like attacking their base would be the best thing to do. And really, all you need is like one person to do it. You saw two people there. Just send the, was it OKW guy? Lambo? Yeah, Lambo just takes his territory, lays mines down, because he has plenty. He can easily get enough munitions. Lays down mines, covers this area, and just starts picking off this guy's base. And when he chases the guy's Panther with the Jacksons or something, boom, bam, bang, you take him out. You have the Fireflies pushing him, but this is so going to end badly for him. Guaranteed this is going to end badly. Fireflies are good at supporting tanks. They're not aggressive assault tanks. They can be if behind a bunch of other, like, Churchills and stuff. Which is why, literally, like, eventually it was like the Su-85 KV combo. Truly, it's really now the Firefly Churchill combo. Also, stop sending units over here to Boffer. If you really want to emphasize how powerful this Boffer is, keep sending units in negative cover and allow it to kill all your units. So maybe this guy has the plan. Maybe he's going to send his forces. Right now they have two Fireflies over here with really no cover. This is when you send a lot of AT, which I think you're kind of doing. It's funny how the Fireflies move up and they're taking this point. So it's like, yeah, we got this point, and literally the enemy's like, yeah, no, we're taking this location. Oh, never mind. Here come the LMG / bazooka-equipped riflemen. Oh, nice job. Again, what I was saying. Moving in a bunch of tank destroyers in enemy territory can easily end up very bad for you. He's going to come over here, take out the other one. Nice job, Lambo guy. Nice job. Oh, Sultans. Sometimes you impress me, sometimes I slap my face and wonder why. Well, over here, unfortunately, again, it's just a big choke point. They can't really do much. I'm really surprised this guy doesn't just go all out and just be like, hey, let's build a 17-pounder. Because you know, if he could, he would. He would put a 17-pounder right here to go within this thing's line. Wow, okay, here we go. Here's some... Again, a nice job. Focus on the AT gun, then focus on this. All the Jacksons still over here, wonder why. Kind of what I wanted to do, like force them somewhere else, hit them from a different angle. Unfortunately, this guy's like, Rain's like, hey, what are you doing? Get out of here. This one backing up would probably be a good idea. Now that Jack, oh, don't charge Jackson. If this guy lives, oh, he's still gonna die. Oh, actually, I like the idea from attacking from 2 angles. That was decent. Oh, come on, negative cover. God dang it. Come on, Panther. You can do it. Take out the Beaufort. Take out the Beaufort. Take out the Beaufort. Yeah, it looks like they're not going to do. Overall, we look at pretty much actually probably a mid-time report because right now we're around mid-game. Right now the Axis have around, let's see. Comparatively, I would say that it's about, the Allies have slightly more units, but the Axis are getting more. No, they're not actually. Wow. Yeah, okay, so yeah, the Axis are getting more manpower. But fuel's equally divided. Interesting. Oh, you know what? Fuel point. Not really all that many fuel points. Probably why. Another push over here with Panthers. And probably should have put those MGs before attacking the infantry, because otherwise it won't do anything. Nice Panzer strike. Not sure why it did so much, but sure, maybe this is backed up against a wall. At least you're attacking through the city, and like I said before, they have nothing in the city, so there's not much they can really do. So there's that. Once again, he went for this point, easily lost. Don't attack here until you kill this thing. I know, like, he impressed me and then just, like, shocked me at the same time. We have this armored car here, using smoke to protect himself, but looks like reinforcements are coming, good for him. Once again, I just feel like there should be something going on in force. It looks like there was not even a battle over here. Like there's nothing. There's some barbed wire, but there's nothing.
I'm afraid, quite dead.
We have a Churchill pushing deep in enemy territory, because, you know, the last 3 times they pushed in enemy territory worked flawlessly. So I'm assuming this encouragement will just go as well, if not better, than the last few. Panther versus Churchill, typically a Panther will win. Churchill has a better chance than a KV because of its gun, but that being said, a Panther can still typically pierce its armor, more so than the Churchill can. Additional Panther support coming in. Oh my god, like right now they need a nice Panzer Warfare shot right here. That's what they need. Either of these guys have it. Oh, he does. He's just not using it. Oh, now we have a big push. Oh, kill the Churchill. Nice shot. No, using vehicle repair at the wrong time. Wow, and this is what I call a cluster. Like, hey guys, let's slowly come out one by one around this corner. Sure, the Jackson in this case will probably win, but if he pulls back and just focuses... Ooh! There goes one, flying through the air. AT gun changing direction, and yeah. They did lose a Panther, which is unfortunate, but they did kill a Churchill and a Jackson, which I would say the Axis win that engagement, just because, again, costs a lot for, it costs 180 for a Churchill, where a Panther, oh, actually a Panther's too, no, wait, oh, well, it depends. If it was a Vermont, it's 175, this is the WTF 200, so, you know what would actually be good in this scenario? I'm being honest here, not a Panther, a King Tiger. Because right now you need something to take a lot of hits. King Tiger would probably be that thing. One of the saving graces is this guy still has some good American infantry. Well equipped, holding pretty well. The OKW have better men, but as you can see, they're kind of scattered. Focusing on vehicle, will not target this, not even the MG, which, oh, the MG will, I'm sorry, but not the main gun or the other gun, which kind of sucks. Nice grenade, nice escaping the grenade, and again, 5 stars, really, really nice. Again, 5-star guy is just like, yeah, very, very, really like this unit. I feel like it's a mistake to send it, you know, solo into this territory, but, you know, whatever. And now we have a 17-pounder, which again, you can see you can fire, oh, all the way to here. Essentially what they need. So now it's where you really need artillery to hit this location. Oh, this armored car is not going to stand a chance. Wow, did it miss? Did the command tanker really miss? You know what's funny? I feel like, oh, yep, they're going to come out a single file line and be hurt because of that. Oh, he did. Oh, he immobilized him. Very nice. Wait, are the tracks really uncoupled? Or no, the tracks are still there. It's just immobilized. Oh, or treads after a short time. Oh, come on. Hold. Aww. So, I feel so bad for it. That was a good command, Panther. That being said, we can see here the British guy's taking a lot of losses. So, I mean, he didn't kill the armored car. That's the sad thing. But once again, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. They keep throwing themselves at this line over here. And honestly, it's just like, please, just stop. Send one guy with a lot of men, force them into this confrontation, force them back into their base, and then like a lay traps here, so when they think, oh, we can easily push now, you can easily kill their units, and it's GG after that. It's seriously like Panzerwerfer traps, like mines, do whatever you need to do. Panzerwerfer traps essentially force them into a small location and then just annihilate them with the Panzerwerfer. Too many bazooka forces that Panthers have not against. And now they have a Firefly backup, which is really, really bad. Yeah, so things are looking grim for the Axis. But again, I feel like this is just relying too much on Panthers. I feel like, again, King Tiger probably is better. I feel like listening to Doctrine was a bad mistake or whatever. That's me. Again, to try and take this territory, but as you can see here, it's neutral territories are captured quicker, not, you know, non-neutral territory. So now it's being captured really, really quickly. But this unit's gonna die, so was it worth it? No, it's not. Wow, this unit might actually, this unit will live. Holy mackerel. Actually thought it was gonna die. Probably should retreat this unit as well. Just saying. But right now, again, it's funny, because it's like, in this situation, they probably need a bigger, like, I'm actually up for, like, a big heavy tank from the OKW. Nice kill. Doing this late at night? Why am I? Should I probably be? No. Also, I'm curious to see how the Axis is going to turn this around. Don't charge. You know this Boffer will murder you in 2 seconds flat. Grab the bazooka and... oh, we can't. Retreat. Nice flame barrage, flame grenade, but seriously, retreat. Fly armor car. Puma's out. Not sure we got a Puma of all things. Yep, there we go. 17 pounder instantly kills it. Hopefully they learn now not to send armor this way. And well, finally we have some confrontation in the forest. Finally, Brumbar's fighting it off, but the Firefly will easily kill it. Actually, now with the both of these, I would actually say the Axis has this. The Brumbar will actually do quite a bit of damage. Yeah. It's harder to hit, but if the Brumbar hits, it's still pretty good. Oh, now you want to retreat. Is it 17 pound? No, 17 pounders facing that direction. Probably the Firefly. But again, push the city. Wait, what do you mean what? I'm assuming he just lost a lot of infantry or something. One grenade. Ah, too late. It's not like these guys don't have enough munitions. I mean, seriously. Which is probably why they keep being Panzer Grenadiers, because they can easily rank them up. But right now, it's like, yeah, right now they need to do something, because there are constant engagements in this area. While they have had some victories, overall the Allies are slowly pushing them back, and they really need to focus on a different tactic of some type. I see changing the theater or getting better or different sorts of units, but constantly getting out these command panthers and tanks, panthers are not going to win you the game. Oh wow, it rains like good game. I like how rains like good game, but he's being curb stomped the most. And now, again, another Firefly? Don't get a Firefly, get a Comet. Because right now they have a lot of infantry, and you just have a bunch of tank destroyers. Well, I mean, you have some infantry, but probably you need something that's all around good hitting, and I think you haven't taken anything. So stop this, get yourself a Comet, or a Churchill, whatever one floats your boat, and just call that out. You have already, what, 3 tank destroyers? 4? Wait, 1? You have so... Why do you have 5 Jacksons? Why do you have 5 Jacksons? Okay, I already see what's going to happen now. Essentially what's going to happen is the Axis are just going to focus on anti-vehicle infantry, and essentially once they do a Panzerwerfer shot at killing this infantry or something, it's going to be GG, because again, they have easily, actually, does Sultan have any? Yeah, Sultan has 2 as well. So they have 9 tank destroyers. That's way too many. They've literally just, they have, unfortunately, just put themselves into a rather bad corner. I like the command tank here because it's boosting all this infantry and armor in the area, so good for them. But yeah, having so many tank destroyers, not a good idea. We can see here again, they're slowly pushing through, finally opening up a different front. Finally. Hopefully, I really hope Lambo comes over and just curb stomps them back to their base. But like I said, everyone thinks the city is so important on this map, and truly it isn't. It is not the most important thing. I don't know how many times I have to like shout that. It's not the most important thing. Nice kill. I think that was a half track. Kind of clumping your forces easily can be overwhelmed, so pull back. I don't know if the command panthers have boosted each other, but whatever. Just get out of there. All sorts of artillery coming down. We have time on target possibly. Panzer Grenadiers. Do you have a forward retreat point? No, you don't. Just retreat it then. Just pull this back. Pull this back. No idea why this guy isn't pulling back. Also, wait. Also, no idea why this guy isn't getting mechanized. I actually think a Stuka in this situation would be probably pretty good. And that way you have a place where you can automatically heal your vehicles. I know, it's crazy. Fireflies going by themselves in enemy territory where you know there are mines. Oh, if this guy would have placed mines like I would have, it would have been get GG. There'd be two... Oh, why would you deploy it over here? Again, I get what you're trying to do, but still, You mainly want to focus against this. Nice Panzerschreck forces. Really like them. Again, if they're going to focus on tank destroyers, this is the ultimate counter. Oh, and they're all clumped up in the corner. Dude, just go there and throw a fire grenade. You'd kill all his men. So much artillery. Again, British artillery coming in to help him out. But again, not going to work. Not in that area. They're staying out of that area. Panther and Command Tank coming in, doing some damage. Forcing the allies back to their retreat point. Again, one grenade seems to kill a lot of their men. Firefly on standby, just firing some pop shots. Come on. Okay, he is retreating, so they are learning. Okay, fall back at this point. Fall back, yeah, there we go, smoke. Lots of smoke. All the Jacksons are coming in, single fire line. Use your Panzerschreck Blob and take them out. Oh, there goes another one. Again, that was like 3 or 4 shots at once. No wonder it took out that thing. Causing some substantial damage to those Jacksons, so that's a plus. And actually, if those Panzer Grenadiers can fire, easily those Jacksons are gone. Yep, there we go. There's another one. Really, it's like 4 Panzerschrecks and a Jackson's at maybe 5. They may have finally pushed them back and taken the city, but the problem is, the huge problem is the fact that he took over all this territory. And for some reason, this guy thought it'd be a great idea to send his Firefly in enemy territory. And then he have it sit still and smoke. I really hope this guy just, attacks the ground. Come on. There we go. Boom, bada bing. Oh, so stupid. So stupid. And it's like, don't get me wrong. It's like, I literally just say, it's like, hey, attack the guy's base. Well, Greyshot, if he would have done that, he would have ended the same way. No, you do pop shots, as you see here. All you do is put some guys here, some infantry, and start shooting his base and taking everything out. Open it up so infantry can come in and just have them clear it then. Because again, they have so much anti-tank, they can easily kill a lot of this stuff very quickly. Nice Panzerwerfer shot, slowly killing this stuff, but again, you can always use stand fast and just automatically heal them, which is definitely an issue. But the Axis do have the city, so they were able to make a major step. But unfortunately, while taking the city, the Allies took the forest, so really not much change. Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? Yeah, Greyshot, I'm gonna put more fortifications in the forest. It's so smart. I'm gonna make another Bofor right here, or better yet, I'm gonna make myself a 17-pounder, because why not? Wow, okay, so we have the Strafing Spore coming in, slowly pushing back enemy Axis armor infantry. Allies swiftly pushing their forces into that area. Again, Jackson's on standby. Ready to hit any armor, and this thing should definitely run. Get out of that area so it doesn't get strafed. Bunch of Panthers moving through. Again, with one Centaur and a Firefly. Again, in this engagement, the Panthers would easily win. Nice rockets. Okay, that's going to turn the tide. So the Firefly probably could win this. surprised he doesn't. You went, never mind, just fall back. Oh, I love this. Oh, he's doing family target, isn't he? I want to say yes. We just moved it out of the way. Taking over this territory. Firefly still not healing or doing anything, so whatever. Allies have taken back the city. So that's a huge issue. Oh boy. We have a Panther fighting all of this over here, so yeah, that most likely, yeah, okay, pull back. Panther can now win. Damage engine. Firefly could snipe this thing, which would cause an issue. He has the other one move up, he can maybe win, but yeah, over this engagement he can't. They have some forces over here, but yeah, there's just so much that the Axis can't really do all that much. And I like how now the battle is going to the forest, where it should have been in the first place. Nice idea about putting 2 vehicles here, some extra smoke, so again, it can heal. But honestly, as they stated before, just move up some Panthers, and this thing is pretty much toast. Even with, again, having structure brace, will die. There's just too much fire. Good shot. Now, if these guys were smart, I swear to God, if they come up here and do a sneak attack and take out this guy, I'm gonna say they should have done that 20 minutes ago. No, probably 25 minutes ago. Lambo guy, here's the thing, make mechanized so that way you can heal your vehicles. So you see, again, you're trying to heal them, that's fine, but you want to probably have something that automatically heals your vehicles, otherwise you're going to stay low like this. You don't have an automatic repair thing, so there's that. And of course, it's like, hey, let's ignore. Oh, wait, actually, there's a blob over here. Please hit a mine. Please hit. Is that mine? No. Really, Lambo, you didn't put any mines over here. Kind of disappointed. Should have placed more mines over here. Wow, really? Centaur chasing? You do know they at least have a... You do realize, dude, that they still have Panthers, right? You do that when they have nothing there. You are very, very lucky they don't have anything. Because otherwise that thing would be really dead. Really quickly. Somehow they took this position back. I'm guessing... Yeah, they moved up 1 Panzer Grenadier squad. This way I mean separate them. As you can see right now, you guys are winning because again they don't. When all 3 are together, when they have the anti-tank, the anti-infantry, and like the super infantry, the super armor, and everything combined, yes, they're very hard to beat. But as you see, you spread them out. You can easily beat them now. Double Panther, easily take out this unit. Easily take out the Centaur. Fireflies? No problem. 3 Panthers. Move up. Move up. I think we have some strafing support coming in. But nice flank. But again, the also again. Ooh, nice rockets. A lot of Jacksons over here. Oh, they're all gonna turn. Oh. Nice pack. 1 bomb. One Sturm Tiger shot. All 4 of those would have been bye-bye. Nice job trying to hit this with that, again, barrage, but... Oh, retreat, dude, retreat. Also, I find that the planes were essentially just shot out of the sky, so they don't really have to worry about any more. actually looked like the French flag for a second. I'm like, wait, what? But anyway, yeah, just really, really surprised it got taken out. I'm sorry, not the taken out, but yeah, they don't really have a lot of AA, which is why I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, if you take out the planes, you can easily knock them out and easily just don't have to worry about it. That's a long, like P-47, stuff like that. I know people are like, oh, I hate P-47s. Just get like an Oswind, and it'll just shoot out of the sky real easily. Not even kidding. Now let's see. Unfortunately, the American player is sending all of his infantry over here. So again, the thing that's countering, typically countering all that additional, like, again, all their Volk squads and other things, like Panzer Grenadier squads that can easily fight them, are not in the area. So there's that. Looks like they're also going more Arden focus, which maybe is a smart thing. We'll see. As long as you can make sure the random Centaur doesn't go behind enemy lines, that should be fine. Oh, now we have, let's see, the air landing officer, which again boosts all infantry around it. Or it should, anyway. I thought it did. This guy going through with a Churchill AVRE. Man, we'll see how well this thing fails again. Infantry's fallen back. I'm going to say it was an excellent grenade that did it. Nope. Time on target, that was a complete waste. Why are you doing against mobile infantry is beyond me. AVRE trying to get a target, but again, no. Missing the point. It will reload over time. It's, yeah. It's faster than a Stern Tiger 2, which is a plus, but you need to rank it up to actually do some massive damage. Puma, unfortunately, probably cannot, even though he can fire a lot of nice shots, its armor on this Churchill is very thick, which makes it unable to really, you know, do any damage. That said, as you can see, it doesn't have any offensive weapons that can really fire, so yeah, the Puma's just going to keep doing strafes around this thing. Which I'm really surprised, again, I like how he's just keeping his distance. That way, again, the AVRE is a harder time to lock on. Because if he does it, went really close, he could instantly fire and maybe kill the Puma. But really nice job. Use the speed against it. Oh, move, 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 move. Oh, so stupid. Jackson's moving in. That being said, we have double Panther, and that kind of neutralized that target. Jackson again. Oh. More Jacksons moving up. A conga line of Jackson. Nice shot with the Puma. Sniping what it does. Looks like they locked down this area. We do have, again, a lot of Jacksons moving up, but they can't fight infantry. And with no real anti-infantry, the Panzer Shrek units plus the regular Panthers should be able to hold that location. Hopefully. Okay, so they use this as a forward retreat. Well, actually, I'm not really curious. Alright, so where is it? Airlane. There we go. I thought it boosts everything around it.
The Germans only have 25 points.
Alright, so it looks like here again they were at least the they were able to capture this point, stop the I guess countdown clock, but they do need to capture another piece of territory. So I need to lock down another spot. I feel middle is a death trap because of these units. Although I do like how they're constantly using artillery, and they did knock out its special. So right now, without that special, it can't use its bonus. So that's pretty good. Again, for those who don't know, if you have this little forward assembly near one of those these bases, it gives bonuses to it. But without it, again, it can't use its specials, such as, again, the suppressive barrage or the flares and other things. We have large Panzer Shrek forts. This where an AVRE would be perfect, but no, we send it in by himself. I think you send his major here just try to get upgraded, but it's essentially going to get annihilated. And they're going to quickly try to take this territory, I assume. Yeah, it looks like they might be trying to activate that to just neutralize it quicker, but again, it's not Alright, good job. Oh, yeah, but these things have short-range weapons, which is why they're way, way better. Just taking it. Tally-ho, really? We have a nice Panther ambush over here. Finally pushing over here, which I kept telling all over and over and over again to do. And look, they're actually pushing to the front as well, so the Bofors can't hit all the targets. So they actually managed to take this territory through the attack from behind. Jeez, it's like what I said earlier they should have done. Now, if they move up forces, if they can move up their... Oh, they aren't. Nice hit. Panther's making a very, very fast retreat. I don't blame it. Should have... Oh, Blitz, dude, Blitz. Almost kill. At least they killed the mortar one. The Bofors is still alive, and the... Okay, actually, is it HQ? Did they make a new HQ? Okay. Maybe they did, but they did lose the mortar. And they have a pack gun over here just simply firing on it. Nice Panzerwerfer barrage. Very nice, hurting a lot of units. Again, just a pack. Just a normal pack doing a lot of damage. That's the only thing. The suppressive barrage is the only thing you have to worry about.
The enemy have destroyed an engineer section.
Upgrade work completed.
We have some troops over here taking this territory. Honestly, I think I would guard this point in case they would drop something else in. Like, again, the British player can always drop in forces, so I would be... No, actually they can't. They can only deploy one, and it's still alive. So, never mind. Yeah, Puma's good, but that Bofor will tear it apart. It's still a heavily armored scout car, but it's still a scout car. We have the AT line of the century over here. Some more forces coming over here, but as you see, they are pretty much slowly but surely running low on men. Especially this guy. This guy needs to do something else than fortify. This has been like their biggest issue. What are you doing with the Firefly? My god.
With 100 points left.
Honestly, I would heal this Panther, and I would send him in and just start pop-shotting this guy's base. That way it pulls back their Fireflies. Yep. Lay some mines, put a mine here and a mine here, and that way they chase you down when they, of course, eventually will come find you and, hunt you down, and then just have your... Osttrooping over here, just Panzerfaust them to death. Simple as that. So right now, they're just trying to capture those mile points, and again, the AT line prevents pretty much any armor from moving up. And also, 5-star pullback. Don't use that. Oh. We are capturing this territory. We have a Brave support coming in. Causing lots of damage to the Axis, but again, the Allies are holding, but... Nice Panzerwerfer barrage, shooting a lot of the enemy infantry. The enemy's still capturing that, though. Oh, that's bad. If this thing fires, it needs to kill it. Ooh, close. Oh, why'd you send this way? You know there's a Bofor here. It's not going to capture anything. Do not send a command Panther against all that. You know you won't win. There's 4 AT gun shots. I don't know what you were doing. Again, they just need more artillery. Like, one Stuka round would probably kill everything. Alright, it looks like this is a good game, so... Yeah, I feel like this is a good game once, of course, they... Oh, wow, 1 point remaining. Time on target, alright. You're sacrificing everything to take that point. I hope you're happy. Jackson's moving up, not mentioned. Any AT. Lots of Osttrooping. Again, just like dealing with this blob of it. Stop sending your men in. You don't need to send your men in. Also, Panzerwerfer shot here, not there. Keep your men on standby, but this thing will keep shooting your men. Oh, nice Panzerwerfer shot. Very nice kill. Actually hurting a lot more armor. Oh, this thing got a nice shot off. Yeah, look at that range. Very, very long range. Holding this point to the last man. Wow. We have a bunch of Panthers here, but again, if this thing would turn, which it is doing, you can easily fight this. Now, they need to hold mid at all costs, or they need to take the other side. I highly recommend just pushing over here and forcing them into close quarters. That's just me. Panzerwerfer, come on. You can do it. Nice smoke from the 3-star commando, actually poking them. Time on target? No. Nice fire grenades. Panthers, again, trying to push back these guys. Trying to kill this stuff, but again, not working. Nice Panzerwerfer shot, knocking out all those units. I can't believe this. I can't believe they somehow, with 1 point, okay, just retreat. Oh, wow. Okay, retreat. This command tank's like, hey, remember me? And the Jacksons are like, yeah, get out of here. Like, I'm befuddled right now. That guy just literally walked into an autocannon. Oh, wow. If they can just make sure it doesn't get held. Oh my god, he walked out. He walked out. They're not capturing Panzerwerfer. Oh my god. Panzerwerfer. Oh my god. 6 points, 1 point. I don't think they can keep sending men in there. Oh my god. So swiftly and oh wow. They think they won this. They think they have this, and they don't even see this point. I mean, to be fair, they could not have kept that going anymore. Like, they sent so much armor and stuff to their death, and they have so few units that they're, like, that was literally their last attempt, and they somehow won. 0-1. That is an incredibly close game, but again, they were literally just sending their men to be slaughtered. Oh my god. So nice comeback, nice somehow victory. I'm just okay. In any case, yeah, Rain, you got 82,294 kills. Good for you. I wonder what did it. Let's click your thing and see the autocannon. No Firefly, actually. No way. Let me see how many. Oh, there's really not. I guess it doesn't show your fortifications, but your Bofer probably got more. I'm gonna be honest, your Bofer probably got a ton. Anyway, let's look at overview. For the Axis, Lambo guy was the best on his side, 238 kills. What could they have done? What the Axis do wrong? I feel like they just kept fighting the Allies on one front, and they didn't really change their strategy until the very end. I feel like they didn't. I feel like their choice of commanders could have been better, because again, two of the same thing, not a good idea. I feel like, again, they didn't hit any vital weak points. They kept trying to hit these guys, but they just couldn't take them out. I liked when they hit from multiple angles and used this territory to their advantage, but they never truly did it. I feel like one good assault here could have knocked out a good chunk. And again, Green doesn't have a mobile army. He doesn't. Again, only, was it this, the Sultan and Angry do. So if you force one of the two guys, again, so if he has all of his forces over here and he cannot move them, and if his base is being assaulted, it's less likely that for an ally to come over here. But if they do, that's again, they can't push, because again, there's already 2 people here and there's one guy just holding here. So only one guy can honestly push. So if he just moves in forces, it's easy to hold him back and then fight over here. Then this guy is just gonna stay here and just, yeah, they can't do anything. So again, he'll maybe push up a few units here, but you can easily hold him back with 2 people. So that's why you just have one person here with everything, attack this guy's base, focus over here to start taking out his stuff, so that way again it forces him to either A, forget these fortifications, B, stop using fortifications, or C, forget the fortifications and get units that aren't fortified units, or stuff like a Beaufort, and instead get like a Churchill stuff where you can easily fight that on your front, or forces his allies to come back. I feel like that was something they should have done, and this game probably would have been over a lot sooner if they would have done that. Also, again, so many tank destroyers is ridiculous, and I feel like just the doctrines also, it was like the choice of doctrines really didn't help them. The Command Panther is fine, but these two, they did okay with the Panther and the Ostrupen, and that did save them in the end by just sanding in unit after unit. But honestly, if they didn't want to put themselves in that situation to begin with, I feel like they should have changed it to better. I feel like, honestly, like I'm trying to think, like probably the Stuka close air support would have been good against these guys. Maybe a Stuka bomb would have been good against this. Fire, like actually, Luftwaffe, the Luftwaffe one would have been better, because you could drop fire right on this and just kill all these fortifications, thereby stopping the needless end of so many of the German troops in the middle. But that's just me. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to send in your replays, and you can do so again via my Facebook channel or my email. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.